Hi, so I wanted to call out some of these cooler and hotter peppers that's inside of my pepper patch, not any of the sweets, but I just want to talk about the heatless varieties and the hot varieties. So one of the things that I want to call out too was the cayenne and the sweet cayenne and the hot cayenne, pretty much. These did amazing in my outdoor garden. I have not tried these yet. I am looking for a happy middle ground to these two. So I feel like I might miss the sweetness, the heat of a cayenne when I bite into this one, but I feel like I'll regret just biting into this one uh, if I, don't, if it's too hot. Because sometimes these can be extremely hot for me, okay? I love cayenne peppers, and I always going to use them. Um, but yeah, they hot for me. So I'm looking for a happy medium. So if anybody know a happy medium, let me know. Somebody told me about the Cayenne. I have not tried those seeds yet, but I am on the hunt for them, especially if it's going to be like a middle ground. But the person who did tell me about it, love hot food. So their level of spice level and tolerance may be totally different than mine. Okay. So this year I have not grown mild jalapenos before. I have grown just the traditional hot jalapenos, and I love them, but they did not love me back over the last few years. So I am now trying this mild jalapeno. I might throw some hot ones out there because my daughter can still handle the tolerance and still tolerate that heat. Me getting older, I can't tolerate it like I used to. So I'm going for the mild for me. So outside I might grow her the hot, but indoor hydroponically I'm growing these and trying to see, will I miss that heat? Can this give me the flavor of a jalapeno? Will this do it for me? I don't know. I've grew these before and I still don't know. I had bugs tear these up. So, and we're going to try this one and see. So, I wanted to call out this hot cold peppers because not everything's about a sweet pepper, not everything's about a hot pepper, and sometimes you have to do some standalone work. All right. Now, getting into a little hotter, actually, I just saw on around the same, a less milder than a jalapeno is the Trident poblano pepper. I grew poblano peppers before. They were really good. Not the Trident kind. This is my first time, but just the traditional. I got the traditional poblano peppers from Baker's Creek. And they were good. One of them was like really, really hot though, but the other one's just regular heat of a poblano, and that was fine. All right, I'm getting a little bit hotter into the 70,000 Scoville and 80,000 Scoville on the heat scales are these hot fajitas by Kitchen Mini series, and these I got through Baker's Creek. I got these from Park Seat. I'm just excited about this one. Y'all, what I really want to do is usually like crushed red pepper. So dry it out and grind it down, and usually like crushed red pepper flakes. Everybody talk about them so much that I had to try them, even though I know that they are super hot around that 80,000 Scoville area. This one is not. This is only going to give you about 500 to 1,500 of the Scoville, but they just really good as a seasoning pepper. I ate these right off the vine as snacks, and I didn't really feel any heat or could tell any heat was in there. And I did grow them outside in a wonderful environment, and they grew big, and I had a lot of them, and I ate a lot of them, and they did not make it. Because I did use them as, for whatever reason, a snack and pepper. I like them. They supposed to have the fruity overtones of a habanero without the heat, but we're gonna see. So is this one, this habanado, where a normal habanero is about 100,000 Scovilles. I'm not fooling with them again, but I do like that profile that it has. So I'm growing these as well. And I'm also growing the sweet bonnet, which is supposed to be the cooler varieties of the Scotch bonnet. The Scotch bonnet is probably the hottest pepper that I'm growing. I think the Scotch bonnet is the equivalent of a habanero with that 100,000 Scoville, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm growing his cousin, the sweeter side of her, that is not supposed to have too much heat to it, but I have seen that it's some heat directed to it. So I did just want to call out these series because these are the younger of some of the peppers that I am growing. Some of my peppers, like A bunch of my sweet peppers are already established. These, I am just really curious to see what their growth habits are, because a lot of these I have not grown before. A lot of my sweet peppers are repeats. Like I've grown ledges 3 times. I've grown corbachis, so I've grown shishitos, indoor, outdoor. But a lot of these hotter and cooler varieties of their, cooler cousins, I have not. So I just really am curious about the growth habit of it. If you all got any suggestions about growing them indoors, please leave your comments or suggestions or recommendations in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.